Going back to 1960 with Art Farmer and Benny Golson and the Jazz Tet. And this was a nice band. Those two were joined by Curtis Fuller and McCoy Tyner, Addison Farmer, and Lex Humphreys, and Benny's The Blues March. He, had occasion to write a few tunes. Right?
He sure did. I mean, it's very rare to have a jazz artist, guest artist with us where we can play just hits.
I'm telling you.
All night long. And Benny's arrangements are as good as his tunes.
Right.
So, it should be a very special concert. And, you mentioned the word reality, whether they're working with Mulgrew or all of a sudden rehearsing with Benny Golson. I was telling the band last week that it's the rehearsal that they're gearing for, because Benny doesn't suffer fools, and they have to be together. They have to really kick it on these charts as the frosting. So It's going to be an exciting thing for them to get this ready and to interact with Benny and of course, every day with Mulgrew.
Right. No, I can imagine that's a wonderful experience for them. And again, this concert with Benny Golson and the William Paterson Jazz Orchestra, directed by David, will be happening on Friday, December 7th. And just prior to that, the actual fifth event in the series, the Count Basie Orchestra, on Sunday, November 4th, with a mini set of Basie arrangements by Thad Jones. And then, of course, coming up this Sunday, it's the Jazz Alumni Super Band, Freddie Hendricks on trumpet, Anton Denner on saxophone, Matt King on piano, Doug Weiss on bass, Joe Farnsworth on drums. That's 4 o'clock this Sunday at William Paterson University, celebrating the 35th, I should say, anniversary of the Jazz Room Series. 40 years this program has been in existence at William Paterson. That's just extraordinary when you stop to think about it.
It is. It was one of the, as far as we can tell, one of the first five programs in the nation. And, of course, now almost every school has a jazz studies program. But to have that history and to be a part of New York, the history of New York jazz as much as this program has been, it's really extraordinary. I do not take it for granted ever that I walk in the door and there's Mulgrew Miller down the hall. I mean, it's just fabulous. I'm the luckiest guy on the planet.
Well, and I can imagine that the students certainly appreciate it as well. Mulgrew, I know you get particular joy and satisfaction by being not only able to succeed your friend as a director, but, just your interaction with the students on a daily basis. I can imagine as a longtime performer and recording artist, to be able to bring that knowledge to the students there has to be very rewarding for you.
Absolutely. It's absolutely rewarding and inspiring, and as I say, I get as much from it as they do.
Yeah, so. Absolutely. Mulgrew Miller, the director, David Demsey, the coordinator of the Jazz Studies program at William Paterson University. Once again, this particular concert, a very special 35th anniversary celebration of the Jazz Room Series, happening on Sunday at 4 p.m. So make sure you check this out. You will not be disappointed. And as a matter of fact, you can check out all of the other concerts, not only that we talked about here today, but what is going to be going on for the rest of the season. And as a matter of fact, David, why don't you tell the folks exactly how they can get the information about the series?
They can go to the website, either www.wpunj.edu, or you can go to WP-Presents. And that has the entire calendar of this, and we're already planning the upcoming spring series. We're going to have Toshiko Akiyoshi and Lou Tabakin. There's another 6 concerts that will happen the Sunday after the Super Bowl. Never want to have an event on Super Bowl Sunday. You'll be very lonesome.
Yes,
but that next Sunday, we'll start there, and then we'll go for another 6 weeks. So I hope we see everybody there.
All right. David, Mulgrew, thank you so much for stopping by this morning, and continue success with the Jazz Room Series.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Great to be here.
We're going to leave you, folks, with another tune by Mulgrew. This is from his compilation called Landmarks. How about a version of I Remember You here on Jazz 88, WBGO Newark.